Anything on any phone anywhere in the world that anyone would give a rat's ass. At this point. All right, what are you going to do with that picture now? What are you going to do with that? I'll tell you what you're going to do with it. You're going to irritate someone in your life with it. That's what you're going to do. You're going to send it to them. Maybe they'll send you a text. Cool. Which is a lie. They don't care about what you're doing, where you are, your picture, your phone, any more than you care about their picture, their life, their phone. Everyone is sick of everything. What I want to do, I gotta move my head, I gotta lower it onto your smudgy screen with your beat-up case. What is happening to these phone cases? Why are there chunks missing? Teeth marks, shrapnel, and if your screen is cracked, I'm out! I'm not looking through cracked anything. I don't wear cracked glasses, I don't look through cracked windshields, I don't want to see the crack of dawn, the crack of your ass, none of it. Let's just stay on our own phones with our heads down, looking at our own stuff, and ride this disaster of humanity into the ground where it belongs. Moment that you're getting a little break from your phone. You need a break. I wouldn't go too long. This is a very unique relationship you have with this thing. Your phone right now is working on getting stuff ready because it knows at some point tonight it's going to be just the two of us. It's talking to other phones about you right now. Did you show him those stretchy, casual work pants? He didn't like those pants. I don't know. You tell him about the best pizza places in Naples, Italy. He's not going to Naples. You tell him about creatine. I told him about creatine. So he's into fitness and pizza. I know, he's a mess. I'm just trying to stay ahead of it. It's a lot of different. Good that you got away from your TV shows for one night that you watch. We don't watch, Jerry, we stream. We're streaming now. We're flowing, we're moving, we're streaming. Are you? We're just a helpless dead leaf spinning on top of it. It's not a stream of consciousness, that's for sure. Are we even conscious when we watch these shows? Late at night, you're lying in bed, you got the remote, you want to watch one more show? Should we watch the show? Oh, yeah, okay, put the show on. I thought we finished that show. Didn't they kill everybody? No, they got to kill one more guy, and that's the end of that show. We can start the next show! Start the next show, it's the same actor with a beard and different hair. He was homeless in the last one, now he's the president. I don't care anymore! Just press play, I just want some TV light on my face. The car crashes and explosions help me fall asleep. Why are people so intense wanting you to watch whatever stupid show? If you can find someone who's even heard of the show that you watch, it's like identical twins meeting in an airport 30 years later. Oh my God, I can't believe you watch my show! Wandering around their workplace trying to recruit new viewers for their show discussions and what you expect. You expect that and you expect that, you expect that and you expect that, you expect that. What did you expect? Did you expect that? I didn't expect that. Or they get so pushy, so intense. Some people, this show, Jerry, I am white. The great. That is so great. The great. Okay, I'll check it out. All right, but the first 4 seasons are not good. You got to know that going in. What do I do? You grind it out, you tough it out. Why am I doing this? I want you to go through what I'm doing. What do you think my favorite TV show is? Guess my favorite TV show. Seinfeld. I am Seinfeld. Why would I want second. Does that make any sense? You go up to your bathroom mirror and go, this is fantastic. I love this show. This is the toothbrushing episode. That's my favorite one. I like when he spits it out at the end. Curb's good?
Oh, you said it.
Brady, that's good? Friends? Here's my theory on Friends. My show came out 89, 90. Friends came out a few years later. I think NBC was watching my show and went, hey, this is working pretty well. Why don't we try the same thing with good-looking people? And I think that was a pretty good idea. My favorite show is the Flex Seal commercial that comes on at 2 a.m. Not the 60-second prime time spot. 30 minutes. If you don't know what Flex Seal is, it's a miracle. For people with leaks, drips, moisture, wetness, a mess. Just get it. I have no idea if it actually works, but I just got to a point where I needed to believe in something, and I picked Flex Seal. And I like it. I like the guy. If you like the person selling the project, the product, whatever the hell it is, you'll sit there. I can watch an infomercial. There's a time of night when your brain stops to function and the products start making sense. I don't think I have a knife that can cut through a shoe. I better get this number down. What if I want to cut my shoes up? Bill Swift is the TV spokesman for Flex Seal. Bill does not seem to think we can hear him. I don't know what they told him before they shot this. Listen, Phil, these people you're talking to, water is pouring in their eyes. Everyone is running around there screaming with buckets, pumps, and sponges. You have got to project! And he does. He's got good energy, good smile, nice little weight problem. I like everything about this guy. He's a real guy that looks like he's had a lot of leaks in his life. And I do not think it is relevant that it's $19.99 for a can of Flex Seal to fix a hole in a bucket, and I know I can get a new bucket for $3.99. The point of Flex Seal is using Flex Seal. But if you don't have a leak, you cannot use it. Because I have it. But I don't have anything leaking. So I just sit there night after night watching the commercial, dreaming my Flex Seal fantasies. Maybe someday by mistake I'll buy a boat that has a screen door built into the bottom. Maybe I'll buy 2 halves of a boat that are not glued together. I don't know how a salesman could convince me to buy either of these 2 boats. But I know what the hell I'm going to do about it. And the next scene is me and Phil Swift just zipping through the Everglades. Me and my screen door bottom boat, Phil and his 2 halves of a boat glued back together, and we're laughing our fat asses off. That's my dream, and it's not a wet dream, thanks to Flex Seal. This is my wife's contribution to my show this evening. My wife feels that I do not hydrate. Wives like to hydrate their husbands. You need to hydrate, Jerry. You know what can happen if you don't hydrate? You could get dehydrated. Shouldn't I get thirsty first? No, there's no time. According to the fitness people on TV, if you feel thirsty, you're too late. The only thing you see out in the street are people with a giant drink in one hand and a phone in the other. I'm down to 14 ounces. What is your current location? I just had a green tea. I'm going to get a latte. I'll meet you at the juice bar. When we were kids, we'd have 1 sip from the school water fountain and run for 28 straight hours. People come over to my house. My wife says, did you offer them something to drink? No. I don't think anybody crawled across the Sahara yet. Every car has 18 cup holders. We got a mini mart every 4 feet in this country. I like the mini mart. That's one of my favorite places. Small, tight. They don't waste space in the mini mart. Got a half-inch open, put a chapstick in there. We'll sell them that. The drink section's huge, all glass, wall to wall, floor to ceiling. What are you getting? Shut up, I don't know. I gotta figure out where I'm at right now. Who I am, what to drink to become who I want. Because they have all kinds of infusions, diffusions, concoctions, combinations. Alcoholic coffee drinks. How rare is that set of circumstances where you need to be whatever the opposite of tired and sober Ed? I'm getting trashed and alert tonight, I'll tell you that. I know my car's all over the road, officer. I saw every second of it. Let's talk coffee, which, as we know, is the essential, indispensable, human liquid companion of life. There is no life without coffee. I think it's possible when we get to the end of this life, your final thought might be, you know, I think I would like a little more coffee. It's my last day, who cares if it keeps me up? I would be fine if the last sound I made on this earth was because what else has been on your side? 100% of your life, every day, every cup, every sip. Come on, let's go, me and you, we can do this. I hate tea, I hate it. Does tea have the slightest idea what you're dealing with on a daily basis? See-through light brown tinted water, people jamming honey and lemon in it, trying to defibrillate some life into this useless pest. Coffee understands the brutality, the cruelty of when you have to go from your bed to your life. And those are two things that know nothing about each other. Your bed knows nothing about your life. You collapse onto it at the end of the night. Your bed is like, what happened to you out there? You look so nice this morning. Your hair, your clothes. Did you come home on a garbage barge or fall through the Shawshank Redemption escape tunnel? Bed does not know life, and life does not know you spend 90% of it thinking about getting back in your bed. Coffee is the transition portal that enables us to go from one of these planets to the other. Life grinds us, we grind coffee. That's how we find out. Because life never lets up. There's no break, there's no rest. From the day you were born until today, you have not had one day off of living. Coma, colonoscopy, you get a little breather and then it's right back. A lot of stress. So it makes things just come out of people's mouths like, we got some coffee in here. There are many different kinds of coffee that come from different places and have different names. And just like wine, they are all identical. I have at every price point of wine, from cardboard box to that is not possible. And the first sip, you think maybe I'm tasting something of something. And then it's just wine flavor, the whole rest of it is wine flavor. And these bags of coffee that you buy where they write on the back about the nectarine notes, a dry fig reflection. If you're the person that is writing this stuff, end your life. Just it is a waste of time, human resources. Do not call the helpline if you're having thoughts of suicide. Do it. Stay on track. Finish it up. That's a little harsh. I think that's too harsh. I think I should pull that back a little bit. My point is simply that any coffee can do the job that needs to be done when you are bedridden and need to be rid of bed. Why do we make our bed nice? It just makes it harder to get out of it. You should sleep on a yoga mat with that block for a pillow. Your alarm goes off, fine, I was up anyway. The sun is the final alarm. Giant flaming yellow ball of light travels 93 million miles into your little white ball with a little colored circle. Slaps you in the face, kicks your eyelids open, crusty, puffy, crunchy. You realize the day is starting, your brain can form only one thought, which is, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I'm not able to do this. I would prefer to have died in my sleep than do the work and deal with the people I have to today. That is how every human being starts every day, every morning, human life. What is tea going to do for you in that situation? Tea's attitude is, oh, I didn't even know you were here. Would anyone like a cucumber sandwich? No! No one would. Tea has some caffeine in it, Jerry. There's some. Okay, well, trace elements are not going to turn no sleep, a fight with your wife, and I hate this job into a productive day. Neither will a saggy, wet bag of leaves swinging around underneath a string so I can choke it out on a spoon like Luca Brasi. There's crucified names, Darjeeling, chamomile, jasmine. What am I, in a whorehouse on the bayou here? It's a work weed. I need boots on the ground. Give me some Joe Black. Life is simple. Coffee if you want to survive, tea if you don't. Almond milk. Don't worry, I don't have that much on almond milk. I just want to know who got the assignment. Whose boss slammed a can of almonds on their desk and went, figure out how to get some milk out of yourself. Did you hear what he said? You gotta get milk out of it. He said, how are we gonna do that? Looking at a cow, looking at an almond, back at the cow, back at the almond. First thing we've got to do is we've got to find a stool small enough that we can slide it under. So we've got the milk in, right? There's some milk in. All the rice milk people find out where they get their stools. Because the rice is even smaller than an almond. How annoying is it hearing the letters AI 1,000 times a goddamn day? AI, Gary, AI, Artificial intelligence. Most of the intelligence I have encountered in my life has been pretty artificial anyway. Come on in, sit down. I'm sure it's just about to start. Yeah. Slot machine, right? Talking about AI, you'll catch up. What is the history? People, I don't know why people are worried. I'm not worried about us. I'm worried about the machine. This thing thinks it's going to improve humanity. It has no idea what it's up against. We're going to destroy this thing. How long before it gets frustrated? Starts spitting out answers like, here's some common household chemicals I found that you can combine, drink, kill yourself, and leave me alone. The history of AI. In the beginning, mankind did not have AI, just I, which obviously did not work. The dumbness was too strong. We did not give up. We kept thinking until we became so intelligent we were able to create a fake version of it so that dumb people would seem smart. We made a choice. We used to have dumb people that were real. Now we have smart people, but it's fake. That's the AI story so far. Dumb enough to need it, smart enough to invent it, still so stupid we can't figure out if we did the right thing. Who would know? I've got it. I'll ask AI. Which I did, for real. I asked, do you think that AI was a good idea? And I swear to God, it said, I don't know. So it has caught up to us. Even figured out, let me get back to you on that. What was the first AI? I would say Frankenstein. That was the first attempt at AI, didn't work at all. Why was he wearing a sport jacket as my Frankenstein? Where did Frankenstein think he was going? Frank, it's not a wine tasting, we're terrorizing villagers today. Well, I just thought we might go someplace nice afterwards. No, it's 1820, we're in a medieval forest, you got a forehead like a coffee table, and coming out of your neck. I want you to say to you, I'm sorry, Mr. Stein, it's jackets only this evening. And the sleeves, the short sleeves. Frankenstein always has short sleeves. Why? After all that work, picking up body parts, stitching them together, strapping them to the platform, pulling it to the top of the castle, just in time for the lightning to hit him, creating life. And then you put him in an off-the-rack 42 short for men's wear. Finish the job. Jacket's why we love Frankenstein. He's a monster and he's making an effort. But I like AI. I do. I use it. I don't use it for this. Can't do this. You need some dumb to do this. You cannot teach dumb to give. I like AI because it feels appropriate to our time. We got to a point where we went, why am I still thinking? Why isn't there a thing that thinks? Or do I have to think of everything? We don't want to do anything. Don't pedal your bike, let the battery do it. The only place you ever go is the drugstore to get more Ozempic. So it seems like you're dieting and you appear athletic without a thought in your head. Just got back from a nice family vacation, or what I like to call, let's pay a lot of money to go fight in a hotel. What the hell is the point of these vacations? Let's use profanity on a pristine white sand beach. Let's fight about how well behaved those other children seem to be. I wonder if they were out on the hotel balcony last night with $12 minibar cashews trying to hit the other guests in the head. I do not vacation well. I hate it. I hate going. My wife hates going with me. The kids hate going with me. I go every time anyway. For me, not enjoying something is no reason not to do it. There's so little chance of it. I don't need to enjoy it. Anyway, I'm a very happy person, hating everything throughout my entire life. Husbands go on vacation only to complete the family image picture. We're like the pickle next to the sandwich. It's not really part of the sandwich, it's just something people expect to see. Another hot slot machine. But, I don't know. My wife gets upset when I have a bad time. I don't. I knew it was going to suck. Now I'm going to complain about it. It's something I do enjoy. Oh, to have a zip line. I think they used to have a zip line here at Foxwoods. Yes, let's risk decapitation to find out what it feels like to be dry cleaned. In clear plastic, I'll go down the thing and onto a hook in the back of somebody's car. I don't know what it's really like. And I'm sure if any one of us does get seriously hurt, we'll do well navigating the court system in this fifth world island nation. It seems to be run by Komodo dragons. Wait a minute, Jerry, they got a jet ski. Jet ski. Woo! Jet ski. Speed up. Woo! Turn right! Turn left! That's it! The jet ski is an amazing water propulsion device that nobody uses to go anywhere. Wherever you get on a jet ski, that is your final destination. What fun, a trip to where I am now. These jet skis, sometimes they have a jet of water that shoots straight up, really high, out the back. This is a male bladder strength urination fantasy. I can't be like that anymore, but I'll buy a Yamaha that can. The only idea anybody ever got on a jet ski is, I'm going to catch up to my friend on the other jet ski. Now you travel 1,000 miles, spend thousands of dollars, so instead of standing and talking to your friend, you can now have a conversation like this. I don't know the name of the island we went to. I don't know the resort. I blocked the whole thing out. Whatever obnoxious rich person type place you picture me going, you're correct. You're right, that's what it was. One of these stupid things. This place, every room had its own golf cart. So you could go fast, I guess, from something that sucks to something that blows. Something blows means the same thing. I don't play golf, the club's too long, the ball's too small, the hole's too far away. Any game where you need a car to get to a ball. If baseball players had to drive from base to base, people would go, I don't know what this is. Someone broke down between second and third and had a flat. And golf knew they had a problem. They knew it was too big. So they miniaturized it. When we were kids, you meant miniature golf swept America. Every town had miniature golf. We're going to miniaturize everything. The time, the space, the cost, the skill required. We're going to miniaturize the pencils. We're going to make it so meaningless, so useless, so unnecessary. Only pickleball has challenged it recently. And I don't know if it's giant ping pong or tiny tennis, but we're being convinced that if I hit something and you hit something and I hit something and you hit something and I hit something and you hit something, we are really doing something. But it cannot compete with miniature golf for taking something and turning it into nothing, which I have a little bit of experience at myself. You can't even come up with an excuse not to play. Miniature golf. I'm not in the mood. There is no mood. It's awesome. It doesn't matter. I haven't played in a long time. No one has. It's a miniature game requiring a miniature effort to have a miniature experience. You come home. How was it? We had a little fun. Everything was fun. So I have a family. I have a wife. I have a family. Very happily married. I was there at the birth of my 3 kids. I have a daughter and 2 younger sons. I was there at the birth, obviously one of the most dramatic moments in the human experience. Anytime 2 people walk into a room and 3 come out, something significant took place in that. At the end of life, ironically, we go back into the same room. Same bed, same machines around, and again, a different number of people come out than went in. But that is the human being business. It's like any other business. You got to turn the inventory, keep the supply chain moving. Bring out new products on a regular basis. That's what the hospital does. We get them in, we get them out. That's the hospital. The hospital is rest, cleanliness. If it doesn't work out, we'll help you move on. The sign says hospital, but it could also be bed, bath, and beyond. To accommodate the constant influx of humanity, we are always building taller buildings, bigger airports, wider highways, cemetery, same size. No adjustment needed, no change. Why? How are they getting the populations of these giant cities into a couple of kickball fields on the outskirts of town? Everyone that's here now, everyone from the past, from the future, why is this thing not full yet? Hotels, restaurants, shows, flights, can't get in, no room, booked up. Cemetery, so many croaks, we got a slot, no problem. How? They don't expand. You never seen a new cemetery? They never open up a new one? You never seen a new cemetery open up with flags, banners, and that windy blow-up guy out there? That's a good promotion for a cemetery. He's alive, but he's dead. They live and have fun, but then it ends. You gotta admit this. What goes on under the green grass? Maybe they have a Tetris game under there. Once all the coffin boxes line up, it drops down. We can start. So happy to be with you here tonight in Madison, Kentucky. You know, of course, that I am from New York. I'm born in Brooklyn. I lived in the city for a while. When the parents wanted to move out of the city, you live in the city, but if you move out of the city, you live on Long Island. Nobody lives in Long Island. You live in the city, but you live on Long Island. You cannot live in Long Island. You live on it. You can go further out on Long Island and live in the Hamptons. That's possible. But it's expensive. You gotta get in there. My mother would say, Jerry, get ready. We're going in the city today. We're gonna go in it. We're gonna get on a train. Not in the train. We get on the train. You see trains, no one is on the trains. They are inside the trains, but we don't say that. We say, get on the train. Why do we say get on the train? Because we have to get off the train. You get off it. You can't get off it if you don't get on it. When we get to your station, get off. We're here, get off. We've got to get in the cab. We got on the train, but we get in the cab. You don't. No one has ever said to you in your life, get on the cab and come over. You get in the cab. Why do we get in the cab? We have to get out of the cab. Get out. We're here. Get out. Today we have Uber. We don't get on it, we don't get off it. We don't get in, we don't get out. What do we do with Uber? We take it, we just take it. Because there's no money, we don't really understand how it works. How did you get here? We took an Uber. I don't know. We just took an Uber. There was a cartoon on my phone and we're here. I don't know. What else is annoying in the world besides everything? I find whenever people talk, it tends to be annoying. You ever go to something and you're just standing there talking to somebody and you just think to yourself, I have no idea what this is even about. Who you are, how I got here, I'm just staring at your teeth and your glasses and trying to escape. Maybe the hardest thing we do in life at this point is to not scream, I don't care, in the face of anyone saying anything. Because I'm sure we can agree, there are way too many people saying too many things at this point. This show is the proof of it, by the way. Nothing needs to be said less than what we are doing here tonight. But people come, so we do it. If you stop coming, I promise we will stop doing that. All my friends are idiots. Every single one of them. I was on the phone with one the other day, the call drops out, he calls me back, says, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, no, you don't. No one is thinking or hoping that maybe you could explain a random micro glitch in an infinitely complex fiber optic worldwide telecommunications. Why don't you just call back and go, you were saying?
Right.
Or don't call back, that's cool too. I would assume you've had enough. I know I definitely had enough. Perhaps it was the cell service provider themselves who went, you know what? We've had enough. We're the ones that yanked the wire, you two idiots were talking about. And people think that doing this type of thing that I do is a risky occupation. Maybe it is. But it is not as risky as the life of the kitchen sponge that is sitting on your sink right now, that for some reason is pushed to go so far beyond its natural intended lifespan. After weeks and months of scrubbing and scraping, it must think to itself, this has got to be my last day. But then the next morning, the kitchen light comes on. The sponge looks up, are you kidding me? I tried out last night, I was convex. Why didn't you get the 3-pack so I have some backup here? Or is this how it ends for me? Thrown into the trash, in with the filth I've been trying to clean. Like a grave digger getting a heart attack on his last day and just falling in the hole. I know I'm just a sponge, but even for me, that's a lot to absorb. Only the toilet bowl brush can say to the sponge, don't talk to me about anything. Okay? Not one word. 3 kids. I like being a father. I'm not a huge fan of the parent culture of my own generation. What happened to us as parents? Why did we get so into it? We really got into it. We were kids, our parents didn't give a damn about it. They didn't even know our name. You were born to people. You lived in their house. The day you moved out, you turned around and went, that was insane. I did not understand 90% of the last 18 years, but I appreciate it and will be back to visit the minimum acceptable number of times. Nice doing business with you. That was how we grew up. We could not wait to get out of that house. Our kids can't wait to stay right where they are. Leave? Why? It's great here. When my kids were little, the pre-bedtime rituals to get them to sleep at night was like a royal coronation silver jubilee centennial. That is how many ceremonies and procedures took place. My wife and I would pick up the back of their little bathrobes, hold it off the floor as we proceeded down the hall for the brushing, flossing, plaque prints, and dental appliance insertion. Then to the bedroom for the pillow arrangement, blanket adjustment, and stuffed animal semicircle of emotional support. I had to read each kid 8 different moron books before they go to sleep. You know what my bedtime story was? Darkness! Lights Out was my favorite story. Dad, tell me Lights Out one more time. I love that one. Only 2 words. You don't think we're horrible parents? You take a kid bowling now, they have bumpers in the gutters of the bowling alley. We've eliminated the gutter ball for our children. Nice preparation for life. Parents, if your child is traumatized by a gutter ball, the kid's not going to make it, okay? Forget it. Don't even finish raising them. We can't use these people. If we were good parents, we'd be putting extra gutters down the middle of these bowling alleys. You want to know what it's like out there, Timmy? It's all gutters. Get ready. This is why the circus is still around after 15 centuries and nobody enjoying 5 seconds of it. Parents think kids like it. Kids think, I guess my parents needed me to see this for some reason. No one's got the guts to stand up in the middle of the circus and go, what the hell is this even supposed to be? Flexible immigrants fleeing for their lives from enraged animals, trying to survive on a diet of sawdust and peanut shells. No one's laughing at the clown. We all know somewhere deep underneath that brightly colored costume, there's a man who's not right. And I don't want to be too down on the clowns. We are colleagues in a certain sense. I think that's professionally respectful. I did not think that I would get married in this life. Comedians are not great marriage material. We do get a lot of material from marriage. 2 different kinds of material. Comedians like to be alone, obviously. A comedian is rewarded for being immature. Marriage is maturity. So it's a bit of a, I got married in my mid-40s. It's a bit of a whiplash. It was like hiring a birthday party clown, and then when he gets there, go, we changed our mind, we want you to be a vertical data analytics systems integration engineer. And I went, okay. I was in parent-teacher conferences. Are you comfortable with this trajectory of your child's education? Just teach them what you know, okay? I was thinking if you could just do your job, maybe I could leave and do my job. Maybe if everybody just does the job they have, then society would work like that. When I finished school, I thought I was finished with school. I don't like school. You like school. Why am I still taking orders from you? I had to learn. All husbands need some training. I needed a lot. Couples dinners. Couples dinners are a big part of the marriage world. A couples dinner occurs when one of you relates to one half of the other couple. Everybody else just hangs on to the side of the lifeboat. Couples dinner for the husband is like the yard in prison. You're still in prison, of course, but you feel that you have been let out a little bit, And you do get to fraternize with some of the other inmates. Always being careful never to disrespect your gang affiliation, which is your spouse. Do not say things at the table that you think are amusing about gas, snoring, limps, or moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. The scariest part of couples dinner is when you get back in the car afterwards, where you will receive a performance review. A very boring evening can suddenly be unboring very quickly. In this moment, when you find yourself in conversations like, "Why were you kicking me under the table?" Well, it wasn't so you'd say out loud to everyone, "Why are you kicking me under the table?" I do like marriage. I recommend marriage to other people, despite whatever it is that I am about to say. I am married for 26 wonderful years. All marriage year numbers force audiences to applaud. It's a similar applause when an injured athlete is carted off the field. We don't know exactly what the pain is, but we know it is there. Luckily, we know that humans like pain. We have in New York, we have the marathon every year. Nobody knows why these idiots are doing this. Everybody goes out on the sidewalk to encourage them. Don't stop or it'll stop the pain you're feeling. Marriage itself is a type of marathon, is it not? And when I see a couple that looks like they've been married a long time, sometimes I just hand them a cup of water as they go by. Hang in there, keep going. No, there's no finish line, just try and stay hydrated. Anyone can get married. It's easy. I do is all you gotta say. You don't get to ask, I do what? We're not going to get into that right now. It's a quick thing. I want to get you out of here. You're not going to believe the size of the project you just started. Marriage is an at-home, do-it-yourself project. The difference between married and single is the difference between a 10,000-piece Lego set and a battery-operated cymbal-clapping monkey. Different type of toys. Marriage is adult education. My personal degree is in wifeology. Wifeology is the study of female facial muscles. Eyebrow angles, dental alignment, nostril expansion. Oxygen for enhanced emotional expressiveness. Being a wife is an art. Being a husband is a science. We calculate, we listen for louder than usual closings of doors or drawers. That sounded different. Something is happening. Over the course of my married years, I have developed a number of techniques, systems, and strategies to survive. I'm going to go through a few of them right now with you. If you hear anything that you like, please feel free, take it, use it in your own life. Number one, I do not ask my wife any questions ever about anything. If you want a long marriage, leave your wife alone. She's had it. You asked her out on a first date, you asked her to marry you. From her perspective, these are the only two really interesting things you've ever said. No one in your house thinks you've got more where that came from. If I see something in my house, an object, item, furniture, something new, something that was not there before, I do not ask. Where'd that come from? Because what is the difference where it came from? It's here now. Things go from one place to other places. This is the place where this thing now is. That concludes this briefing. If at some future point I see that that item is no longer there, I do not ask. Where did that thing go? Not here is where it went. Gone is its new location. Husbanding is not that difficult. When you see something new, say, I love it. When it's gone, say, great move. I'm glad I'm still there to tell you the truth. I see a lot of stuff moving in and out all day long. If my wife says something that I didn't quite catch, I do not go, what? If you didn't hear what your wife said, forget it. It's over. Move on. You've got to keep going. Figure it out from the context of the looks on the faces of the other people in the room. Wives do not like to rewind or backtrack. They're forward-moving people. Wives are sharks. They just keep going forward. Hunt, attack, reproduce, take care of the kids. That's it. Wives are sharks. Husbands are dolphins, jumping out of the water, spinning around in the air, making a huge splash. His wife is, what was the reason for that? I just wanted to see if I could do it. Dolphins love to do idiotic behaviors to entertain humans. Sharks do not. Not one shark has ever performed at SeaWorld. Not one. Not one. I'm sure they tried to get them. Oh, sure, I can perform. How about I take a huge jagged bite out of your stupid ass? You got 2 butt cheeks, I'll do an early show in a late show. Well, Jerry, if you don't ask your wife anything, as you said, how do you know what's going on around the house? That's a good question. I know what's going on around the house by listening in when my wife is on the phone talking to other people. She tells them everything. So if I am in one room and she is in another room and I hear her talking, I'm like a deer in the woods that was drinking from a stream. But then suddenly hears the snap of a twig. Alerting me. That's how I find out everything. Who's coming over? Places I might be going. What kind of a mood I've been in the past 3 days. Are there gaps in my knowledge? Yes, there are huge gaps. The inside of my husband's head is a vast open prairie extending endlessly to the horizon. Sometimes a lonely tumbleweed rolls by. I think that was something she wanted me to pick up. What the hell was it? The biggest mistake I see husbands make is thinking. When my wife tells me what we're doing, even I am not interested in what my thoughts are about it. I know she wants to go. She knows I don't want to go. We are going. Any further discussion would make as much sense as me explaining to the dog what the different options are for the rest of his day. He does not care or need to know. Tennis balls, frisbees, car ride, squeaky toy, he will find out when he's doing it, just like me. Dogs and husbands both understand just just be ready to go out. You hear the keys on your feet. We're moving. I gotta hydrate. I do not have arguments with my wife. I do not think things that conflict with what my wife thinks. This is not for everyone. I am advanced. You have any interests, needs, thoughts, or responsibilities of your own, you're nowhere close to where I am. The Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz dreamed of having a brain. If he had just gotten married, he could have skipped over that all. Take a guy with a head stuffed with straw, add a wife, that can work. That's a relationship. And Dorothy kind of gives us a window into what the white side of the world is. Starting with the fact that the entire story of The Wizard of Oz never even happened. Something she thought. But we're going to honor it because that was her experience. And it's easy to translate. The good witch and the bad witch, those are her friends that she has. You have to know who's on which team. The wizard and the flying monkeys, that's her boss and her co-workers. The munchkins are the kids. They're cute, but they get annoying with the songs, the speeches, and the dance numbers. And when it all gets to be too much, your wife will deal with it the same way Dorothy did. I have got to get some new shoes. I think men secretly love being married even more than women. I think men sacrifice in some ways more than women. Where are you going with this, Jerry? Hope you know what you're doing. Let's see where it goes. For a woman to get a man to marry her, she has to pretend to be someone she is not for 2 to 4 years of her life. It is exhausting, it is difficult, it's somewhat dishonest, but it's been a fantastic system, 1,000 years. I have no issue with it. You ladies do whatever the hell you have to do. Hopefully the charade works, the wedding takes place, the curtain comes down, and the show is over. In the second act of the play, the curtain comes back up. The husband now comes out on stage and pretends to be someone he is not for decade after decade after decade. No rest. No intermission. The only break we get is in the bathroom, and that's why we're in there so long. Memorizing these idiotic lines we have to say, like, no, I don't care about missing the game. This tastes great. Love what you're wearing. Let's see more musicals and renewal. Oh, women just want to get married. That's the cliche that we have all heard. Is it true? No. Who's asking? Who gets on one knee? Who is begging? Please! Take this perfect single life that I have finally got exactly the way I want and destroy it. I've never been happier. I can't take it another second. I've got the ring, the diamond. The hardest substance known to man. That's how hard a mule kick I want to take in my financial pulse. That's what this represents. I like going in jewelry stores. Being in the nonsense business myself, I like hearing other people's nonsense. This is a very rare stone, Mr. Seinfeld. You can't find this. I just did. I was trying not to find it. Jewelry stores and funeral homes are basically the same business. We sell weird, ornate nonsense to people that are in such a mental, emotional tailspin from planning a burial or wedding. When they hear the prices, they don't go, "What did you say?" And they are convinced in that moment that they are buying it for someone who is an incredibly special person, to which I would say, maybe. Maybe they are. Or maybe it's when you're at the altar with the ring and you hear the vow is till death do us part that you realize, I think I'm getting nailed on both ends of this deal. So whether you're getting engaged or embalmed, bereaved or betrothed, picking out a headstone or a gemstone, you're going to end up a loser in a limo that just got beat down in a box. Divorce, I don't really get. You want to be with a different crazy person? Fine, go ahead. I don't care. Couldn't be easier. There's millions of them out there. Meet them, collect them, trade them with your friends. And I don't know who you're married to. I'm sure you picked the best you could from what was available at that time. Are you a little disappointed? Wish it was better? Of course you do. They wish you were better too. That's why weddings are so expensive. We're trying to make it seem, for at least one day, that we've got a couple of winners here. Anyone looks special when they walk slowly up an aisle to string music. But the truth is, this is actually a rescue pet adoption, what we were doing. The person you were handed that day was a lost and confused terrier mix with no papers. But they were so cute. You couldn't resist them. You brought them into your life. You looked after them. If it were not for you, they probably would have been put down a long time ago. If you're sitting with your husband or wife here tonight, do not look over at them during this next part of the show. Because each one of you thinks I'm talking about the other one. Don't look. Because if you look, you will know they think it's you. They will know you think it's them. Marriage works when each person believes they are the one keeping this insane, ridiculous mess together. Which you are 100% doing, not the other person who I would like to speak with now very briefly for a moment. Okay, obviously you are the only actual functioning member of this team. I talk to your partner like that so they feel that they have some value, even though you and I know if they walked out the door tomorrow, things would only run smoother. You wouldn't have to help them to find my iPhone as they're holding the phone right there in their hand. Or missing a turn that Waze has been telling you for 2 miles where to turn. 0.1 miles, 100 feet, and there it was. I guess we're not going there. None of that matters. You are doing a great job with your human rescue pet. Think back to what you started with. Think back. Remember your wedding. Remember standing around at your wedding wondering, why is my spouse's family celebrating so much? That old lady just did a split on the dance floor. People brought fireworks. What is going on? What do they know that I don't? Well, now you know. But that's the beautiful thing. And when I look out and I see the couples like I do here tonight, to me it's just beautiful seeing people that they're out. You're out. I want you to know you're at the highest level of marriage right now. You're out. You're side by side. You're functioning as a unit together. You're like a little plastic bride and groom on the top of the wedding cake. That's why they put them at the top. That's the goal, to just be next to each other. Plastic smile on your face, and dress shoes on slippery buttercream, and somehow keeping it together while friends and family are slicing pieces out from underneath you. Before I go, because I have to go to the bathroom. Actually, I don't, but if I did, I would still be wondering, why are public restrooms always constructed from the most sound-reflective materials available anywhere on Earth? Metal, glass, rock-hard tile, so that every tiny human noise is rendered in Dolby Pro Logic surround sound quality. Is it not bad enough in there? who designed the stall with the under-displayed viewing window so we can all see the lifeless, collapsed pant legs and tragic shoe prints poking out from underneath the impotent belt, lying helpless? How much more money is it to bring this wall down and unload? It's the cheapest wall in the world. It's a metal panel. They don't even make a meet-up tie in the corner. Why can't you cinch it up? You got a gap in a bad spot, dude. Sometimes you're walking by, you see a frightened, terrorized human eye. Just a flash of eye light, a darting pupil. Why are we doing this to people? I'm not a horse. I don't want to be in a stall. It's a stall. Why don't I hang my head over the front door? That's what the horses do. I'm sure my co-workers recognize my shoes. Let's let them see my face. Hey, Bob, how you doing? Yeah, this is why I had to run out of that big meeting. I had a little PowerPoint presentation of my own to do. Thank you, Foxwoods. Hope you have a nice day. Good night.
You knew it was going to be good.
Yeah.
You liked it?
I did.